This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Wake Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday. It's 4th of July week. Lots of you are on vacay this week, and that's great if you are. Yeah, the weather's not going to be too terribly bad. As a matter of fact, we have a reprieve from the heat today. I'll tell you all about it and what you can expect for your 4th of July forecast coming up on this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024 on Dr. Don's Weather. Brought to you by Miss Sonia Holloman at Hunter Ben Realty Services in Wedowee. Get in touch with Sonia at 678-778-3945. Miss Sonia can show you around the Lake Wedowee area and take care of your real estate needs. And then it's Jamie Dukas for the insurance. Click the link at the top of the video. You can do it the old-fashioned way and call Jamie at 256-831-7770. You need to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Hey, he'll come to you in Alabama or Georgia, and he's going to take care of your insurance needs. Let's jump right straight to Hurricane Beryl this morning. This is a major catastrophic hurricane in the Caribbean. We are talking Category 5, and it is still strengthening this morning. This is a historical hurricane. We've never seen a hurricane of this magnitude this early in the hurricane season. It's the earliest Cat 5 in history. We've got damage already in the Windward Islands. Went over the Windward Islands yesterday. You've seen the video. At least one fatality so far, and the damage down there is incredible. Jamaica and the Cayman Islands are in the line of sight of the hurricane next. That will take place on Wednesday and Thursday. Beryl expected to bring life-threatening winds and storm surge to Jamaica on Wednesday. Hurricane watch is now in effect for the Cayman Islands. Summary as of 5 a.m. this morning. If you're tracking the storm, the location is 14.6 north, 66.9 west, about 370 miles southeast of the Dominican Republic. Or about 1,120 miles southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. Maximum sustained winds are at 165 miles per hour. Present movement is west-northwest at 22 miles per hour, and the minimal central pressure is 27.61 inches of mercury. That is incredible. You can see the official hurricane track on the board this morning. We're thinking Mexico out there on the Yucatan Peninsula around 2 a.m. Friday, and then back into the Bay of Campeche or the southwest corner of the Gulf of Mexico by 2 a.m. Saturday. And then there's a big, huge question mark. We have a weakening ridge of pressure over the southeastern United States, and so it's really hard at the moment to tell exactly what's going to happen after the storm makes it into the southwest Gulf of Mexico. Does the storm continue moving west-northwest and move into Mexico? That is option number one. Number two is more of a turn to the northwest or north, which now brings the Texas coast into play, and perhaps even as far north as the Louisiana coast. There are a handful of models out there that bring the storm in along the Texas-Louisiana coast and then turn it back to the northeast across central Mississippi, northwest Alabama, and right across central Tennessee. Now, of course, it won't be a Category 5 hurricane by the time that happens, if indeed it does. But because of the placement of that possibility, it does put all of Alabama and Georgia on the right-hand side of what's left of the storm, which is the side where the most weather is going to take place. So all interest, I mean, literally from Mexico all the way to the Carolinas, really do need to pay attention to this storm as we head into our 4th of July weekend. Now, it probably wouldn't be until Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. So, about a week from now before we would start to see any effects from this storm, if we see any at all. And I got to tell you, folks, it's way too early to start looking at that, but I just want you to know it is a possibility. Now, we certainly do need some rain, but I don't know that we want it in this form because there's a tremendous amount of rain with this storm. So pay attention to what's going on. Listen to the forecast as you go. I mean, no issues whatsoever this week. 4th of July is going to be fine. We're going to have scattered afternoon thunderstorms, but nothing to do with the hurricane. But pay attention to the weather forecast so that you don't get caught by some big, huge surprise all of a sudden if things do change course. But certainly a catastrophic situation. We've been saying this now for about a month and a half, that this had the potential of being a very active and strong hurricane season. So far, living up to that billing, because we just have never seen a hurricane of this size this early in the season. And it has to do with the fact that the ocean temperature is so warm this early. Typically, we don't see this type of conditions down in the Caribbean, in the Atlantic, and the Gulf until September. Well, here it is early July, and we're already there. So multiple possibilities with the storms out in the tropics. And, of course, Beryl is the big story this morning as he barrels across the Caribbean, headed toward first off, the next stop will be Jamaica and the Cayman Islands, and then into Mexico. We're watching it for you. We will keep you updated as we move along with this storm. Let's take a look at the current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Already 77.3 degrees out there. It feels like 80 degrees outside this early in the morning. That's just crazy. Wind out of the north-northeast at 2, gusting to 6. Humidity is 91%. The barometric pressure 30.02. Dew point is at 75. The high temperature yesterday, how about 94 degrees? It is currently cloudy outside. Sunrise at 5:35, and the sun sets this evening at 7:55 p.m. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. There's a 20% chance of a shower this afternoon. Most of you won't see a drop of rain. 86 will be the high. It's going to feel actually kind of cool. Well, maybe not, but it won't be as hot as what we've seen the last few days. 71 your overnight low tonight. On Wednesday, we'll increase that chance of rain to a 40% chance. Temperatures slowly start rising. Back in the red tomorrow. 90 will be your daytime high. For the 4th of July, Thursday, 40% chance of showers, 91. On Friday, most of you are off Friday. 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I mean, we're headed for the weekend, so you know the rain chances have got to go up. 60% chance on Friday, 92. Saturday, a 60% chance of rain, 91. And on Sunday, a 40% chance of showers, 92. Remember, folks, these afternoon thunderstorms, heat of the daytime stuff, can be very strong and can go severe without any or very little warning. So always be careful with these summertime storms. If you're under one of them, seek shelter inside. Don't mess around with it. Respect the lightning and stay away from these summertime thunderstorms if you possibly can. They can be quite the strong types of storms. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. We are seeing some, I guess you'd call these sea breeze showers back over on the Georgia coast, especially there around Savannah and back down the southeastern side to Jacksonville. Also a few showers in south central Georgia and then up in South Carolina too, from Hilton Head all the way back up to around Augusta. I don't see much happening across the state of Alabama, and absolutely nothing taking place across East Alabama or West Georgia. This morning will take you a little bit closer. And as you can see for yourself, we are maybe a little bitty shower up there around I-20, but nothing across most of the Dr. Don coverage area this morning. I hope that you will go to the Weather Store link at the top of the video and go over and take a look at our coffee cups, our T-shirts, and our ball caps. If you will just purchase one or one of all, part of the proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. That helps keep us going here to bring you the weather information you deserve for East Alabama and West Georgia. So do that, and also on social media. Share us, like us. You got to go over to our YouTube channel and click that subscribe button and the notification bell. Share us and like us over on YouTube as well. That helps us out also. It pushes our numbers up on social media, so we need help there in that department also. So make sure you do that. Do it every single day. That just helps continue to grow our following on Facebook and on YouTube. Hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll do all of this again first thing tomorrow morning with your Tuesday morning edition of the Primetime Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.